cheating. Everybody did it in class, at least once. So, if you're wondering why I'm wearing this fancy suit, it's because I have just graduated yesterday and I have a story to to share for y'all. So, when we were taking the third periodically exam, uh, essentially the whole class, because we were very tiny in compared to the other classes because we were only seven. So we all most of our tests weren't that hard, but at the same time we also wasn't really uh, taking it. What I mean is we were taking it lighthearted. So uh, I guess I can say that we didn't study that much, but in my case, I didn't really study that much as well. So around Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. We all had a history take on the exam, and once we received the papers, let's just say we were quite unprepared. So there were a bunch of questions. There were some I knew, but most of them was just very, I guess, out of my memory because I didn't really focus on those types of questions that much. And so did my other classmates. Now, uh, the teacher who gave us the papers weren't our history teacher, but it was our uh, it was another teacher of ours, a Filipino teacher, um, because our history teacher uh, was out, if you know what I mean. I mean by like was not in school, and she still had a class to participate in because we were taking too long. So then she just told us to just continue our works, to continue our exam. So then she went down to go and to her to her another class. Now this gave us an opportunity to do something quite not very student like. What I mean is, we were planning of cheating, or at least I was the one who first thought of cheating because when our teacher left, I immediately said, "Hey, why don't we all check our books?" So then everybody agreed, surprisingly, but I guess it also made sense because most of us couldn't get the answers right. So then we looked through the pages. We went and brought our books, our history books, and scanned all the answers for the questions on the exam. Now, a certain type of classmate of ours wasn't quite following the idea of teaching because I guess he was still doing the exam uh, normally and wasn't just scanning the book like a good student. So then we were scanning through the books, and then we were very nervous and scared because there might be teachers or someone else or some other staff who would come to us. So then one of us were assigned to lock the doors and hear for any footsteps. The reason for this is our classroom was upstairs, so it kind of was an advantage. So if ever there was someone uh, going up to our classroom, we would have the time to just close our books and put it underneath our chairs. Now I remember I was the one who was basically guarding the the door. Well, I wasn't quite outside because it would look suspicious as if I was doing something bad, which of course I was. So I was just indoors. I mean, inside the classroom, and was just hearing for any type of noise. And any type of noise that I hear, I immediately react to it. So when I heard like another door that wasn't our door downstairs, I immediately freaked out, and told the peeps to close all your books, but it wasn't actually the case. Now, straight to the point, we basically, I guess you could say, cheating, but not really, because uh, we were basically looking for the answers on the exam, but all of us agree that we shouldn't we should memorize the answers first, then go through our exams. And I guess it wasn't really cheating, but at the same time it is, because you're not supposed to be scanning your books or reviewing if the exam has started already. That was one of the closest things to group or class cheating, if you would say. Um, it was a very fun moment for us. Not only was it risky, but it was also uh, entertaining, because it was very boring. So there had to be at least some spicy things happening. So yeah, well, I'm done for the story. I'm sorry if the video was short. I just wanted y'all to share this, because one of my friends also told me to make a video about this, and here I am making it now. I'm gonna put down the links in the description of all of the channels, that have my friends in, or schoolmates. I'll put it in down below in the description. And I'm also sorry that I haven't uploaded for a while. I kind of took a break because there was honestly nothing to do. I was kind of bored making gaming videos, because most of the games I played didn't really interested me much. So I guess I can stick to story videos if y'all want that. If you don't want that, then okay, then I guess it's just my choice to choose my type of content. But thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are interested in future videos like this. I'm kidding. But yeah, goodbye.